everybody together, we know that the future's bright.
And I suppose, Andy, as a player that's played at the highest level, you're used to taking on board tactical advice and tactical sort of sessions in terms of your own position. But now, as a manager, going through that and preparing sort of tactics and looking at teams and doing tactics for forwards and midfielders and all that, have you enjoyed that whole sort of chess sort of mindset in terms of looking at oppositions, doing that whole tactical approach? It's very much different from a manager compared to a player putting yourself at the other side of it.
Absolutely, yeah. Listen, I've been lucky enough to work as a coach. Obviously, I hadn't played for a long time under some really, really, really top managers that I have a massive amount of respect for. And as you say, you take bits and bobs from them all and things that they did really well and thought, yes, that's fantastic. I think, as you say, I was lucky enough to play under some great managers and sort of got the perspective of what they were trying to do and how it made me feel as a player. And that's what I've done as a coach, whether it be at Scunthorpe, the 23s or here. You sort of remember them moments, the things that are said to you, both technically, tactically, psychologically as well. How somebody can make you feel if they're sort of trying to help you and sort of give you a little bit of words of advice. So, yeah, you always take things on board. And I hope that, as you say, over the last few days, that the players have sort of bought into that. As you say, I can only give them credit. It's certainly not about any of us as staff. We're there to support them, but they look as though they really enjoy it. They look as though they're working really hard. And like we've always said, whether you win, lose or draw over the course of a season, if you keep working hard, you get your results at the end. So, yeah, I'm really pleased for the players.
And Andy, finally for me, you mentioned Huddersfield and about the sort of false position that they find themselves in the league, obviously being in a playoff final there last year as well. And I suppose when you have forwards like Danny Ward, Jordan Rhodes, who in the past have hit maybe 20 goals a season at this sort of level, it just takes one moment for players of that quality to ignite really and kickstart a Huddersfield season, because they definitely possess an awful lot of firepower up on the top end of the field anyway.
Absolutely, you're right. Two players that have, as you say, played at the top end of the league and have got Premier League experience as well. So, but like anything, it's how do you stop the supply? How do you stop them opportunities coming to them players? Because as you say, if you don't, through the course of a game, they will get chances. So again, you talk about tactically what we expect, where we want to show the ball. How do we stop certain areas of play that they're going to try to hurt us on? They're all the things that we'll be talking about and have been talked about over the last couple of days. But yeah, again, you respect that. You know what's around the corner, but you try to do what we think our strengths are and show sort of the positiveness within our group.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. We'll move on to the embargo section now. During this section, I'll move Mike White